There we go. So that's Twitch and YouTube sorted. I'm in a bit of a better mood today. Let's hope I don't hit the fucking PC though. If I do, then fuck it. I need to take all my brushes and do like a proper little brush care day, I think. My brushes are actually quite weird. Off all the time. Base orders now all in. So now we can start working on bases potentially next week. And if that happens, then I can start editing the carry case. We've got the carry box for all we have. So I do apologise. I haven't eaten my dinner yet. So we've got a recliner sofa arriving tomorrow. That means I can probably finish off the YouTube video I've got to do. Whilst we are painting this up for YouTube at the minute. And we've done the skin part for it at the current minute. We'll probably end up doing another part where we work on the metallics and do it bit by bit, make it into like a series. Possibly. My advice would be don't stress. Don't care what anyone thinks. Like, well, within reason, don't care. Like, always make sure that you go by your own criticism as well. But don't always listen. That's no one's shit at painting. See, that's the one thing with me. I've never said, "Oh, that person's shit." I'm like, that person could do with improvement. Like, for an example, I can even take myself for a thing. Like, I know for this one that I'm just showing off here, I know I could have done a bit better with some parts on it. Stuff like that. So I wouldn't put yourself down. That's probably one bit of advice. Don't put yourself down. Saying, "Oh, I'm shitting out." I know it's hard. Like, the thing that I always say to people is every model goes through the ugly phase. Like, that's just something that one thing I say. I know other people say it. Like, I'm in the process of like teaching my partner how to do it all, and just with the little guides, like, but the way that she needs, I got to teach her is never be scared to experiment. Would be another thing, a good tip. Like, well, I've still got that model there. I don't think it's there. Where's the one I done for her? Bear with me, I'm just trying to find a model. And this will sort of like go by what I was saying. So don't be afraid to like step out of the boundaries. So like for example, this one here took about 2.5, 3 hours. About 2.5 hours. Like, and this is just a colour scheme for my partner. She loves pink. And this was just a rough gauge. I can't see it because I'm colorblind, but that's what I've done for us. So one of the things that I would recommend is probably do a test model. Um, before you get majorly into something that's like massive. Take your time. Like, don't rush it. Keep your paints thin. And don't be scared to do a wacky colour scheme. Like, for example, that. When do you ever see Death Guard pink? And I've still got to do Mortarion. Giant pink. Like, this is the final edition, but my test scheme looks nothing like this one. Nothing like it at all. My test scheme for my dwarfs. Did I pack him away? No. So this is the test scheme for my dwarfs that I've now kept with the whole way through. Even the basin. But I'm doing that on something like 6. Okay. So Blood Angels, there's... Do you want a simple method? Because I actually paint Blood Angels myself. I don't have any up here. I've also painted Thousand Suns and I've painted Tau. So, for example... so this is Slapchop, if you've heard of it. And this was just pure contrast. Well, speed paint, because I use speed paint for these ones. And basically you could go with essentially that, but then do like Blood Angels red over the top, or if you didn't want to do that one, you could go Slaughter red, stuff like that. And then stick in. And then this is like the Salamander scheme I do, but this is all airbrushed. This is. As for Thousand Suns, just depends how you want to do it, really. I'm a sucker for old school, so I went pure candy. So mine are essentially candy red from the Heresy, but I painted all mine by hand. So that was back in the day when I wasn't using an airbrush. It was all done by hand, etc. But my partner does the same thing. She'll like paint something and go, "Oh, that looks good," and stuff. And I'm like, "Let's trust the process." Okay, so probably my recommendation. Okay, so my recommendation would probably be start off with a black undercoat, dry brush it. You can either go grey all over, then white on the top, or you can just go pure white. I tend to go pure white for mine. For my slap chop. And then just put literally for Blood Angels either a red from Games Workshop contrast, or you could use stuff like speed paint. So let's grab a couple. So like this is you got like Poppy Red, you've got Slaughter Red, and just throw like a speed paint or a contrast, an express color over it. Essentially, that will get it done quickly for you. Now, if I had any Primaris up here spare, I would actually just grab one and literally do it, but I don't think I do. No, I don't. That's a shame. really hot in this room. In the summer, this room's going to be fucking horrible. I know, like, I'll be doing like a bunch of guides and stuff pretty soon. For the YouTube. So I've got one going up fairly soon. I just have to get it sorted. It'll be in probably like 2 parts, maybe 3 at a push. They don't have an stuff. I would have actually done that for you. Just showed you roughly what I meant. But I definitely don't have any up here. I do need to put. But yeah, I'm more of the painter than the builder. My partner's the builder. I've been doing this 21 years. It's not too long. Yeah. Trust the process. And don't be afraid to interact with people and ask questions. Take advice, watch YouTube videos. I 100% get it. Like, if I had my Blood Angels up here, I'd show you. They are on my channel though. I think like at the very, very bottom of the video. Oh, if they weren't fucking... I could have used that. Fuck it. You know what? We're going to do something. I have a spare one of these. Like, so this is another thing. Like, this is Slap Shop as well on the Redemptor. It works still. So Slap Shop does work on vehicles. But, grab this. You know what? We're going to try something. To be honest, I could probably do with getting a 40k Blood Angel army anyway, and I'll probably have enough parts to do it soon. I've got a ton of fucking extras. So, mate, we are going to do something. We're going to quickly dive, not so much diverge, but we're going to quickly do something, and this will not take me long at all to do. This will take maybe a few minutes. I just have to quickly sort this out. Right, if you are still there, Smiley Face, I will do something. And I will show you something, what I meant. I'll give you like a live thing of like what I meant and how I would do something. Obviously, I'm about to airbrush, so you don't have to do the stage by airbrush. It's just mine is obviously still white. I'm not going to do that. Right. So we're going to quickly just do this black. I've got a bunch of flash kits turning up this week. Because my partner is a big orc player, so she will be doing it. I know that it's an expensive investment, but airbrushes. Especially with some methods that you can do. I airbrush a lot now, and you can airbrush speed paints and contrasts and stuff like that. I do that all the time. I'm not a huge fan of brushing them on personally, but they weren't. They weren't being spray airbrushed on. They weren't being. We'll all keep some of these details like. I've got enough marine to do another little blooding journey, so to be honest, it doesn't make any loss to me. I've got like a whole box of like stuff. And I am currently doing my salmon number, so when we get the YouTube fully up and running, we're going to be having a bunch of reports coming in. I've got to build the next area. Like we've got concrete that needs to be done, then we can. Airbrushes are really good. So with an airbrush, it makes the xenopals a lot easier. But I can show you this with. I'm only doing it like this because obviously this was fine white. Otherwise, this would already be black. I would. It took me a few years to sort of like get a decent. Well, not a decent one. There's a certain brand that everyone recommends. Even I recommend it. I used it for years. So I had the compressor about 5 years, nearly six, and it's only just gone on me. And now I've got my backup one that I'm using at the minute. So, right. So for quick and easy Blood Angels, I was sort of red anyway. No, I used it. Right. So I'll just show you that. I actually have the Blood Angels red as well. What brand do you use? Do you use like Citadel? Do you use Army Painter? Do you use Vallejo? Because that will help me with this bit a little bit easier. Obviously, grey or white, just use any generic. I use Vallejo. Or is like paint. You've got Citadel, right? Okay. Right. We'll do it with the Blood Angels contrast. So, I normally you would do this on tissue. Me, fuck it. Do it on your hand. Don't bother me. Right, you want a decent sort of dry brush. So Army Paint now some good ones. Citadel, yeah, they get destroyed very, very quickly. But I personally prefer, or use your partners, your mums, or even just go buy some makeup brushes. All right. So all I'm gonna do. Oh wow, I need to find another one. That's really shockingly bad. That would go up here. There goes that. Ah, there's a dry brush. Hey, Marek, thanks for the lights. Just found one. Right, so what we're going to do. Obviously, everyone does this a different way. This is just a small dry brush. And where this is slightly wet as well, from the airbrushing, I can get away with sort of doing this now, and it will sort of make like a grey. All I'm doing is just giving it a little dry brush. Go more grey than white, but that's fine. That will give me my sort of base. And then when I do like the white, it will get a lot brighter. I think this one might benefit more from a grey one. So just do a little bit down there. Obviously this model is a bit loose, we can't glue the arms on, but this is a push fit model. And all we're going to do is just do like so. So I go quite heavy with this personally. Just so I can build it up. Like I airbrush my Blood Angels, but I'll do this one by brush, just to show you can still achieve the effect. That's why I actually want paint use to them. Right, obviously as well, make sure your brush is fully brush, your paint shaken. Alright. Oh, Christ. What we're going to do is get this and just start putting it all over. Don't worry about being too messy with this, because obviously, well, I'll be tidying up later. But where this is, you always want to focus on the biggest part of the army, the model. So the biggest part of this model would be obviously armor, it's Space Marines. Same with anything really. And then obviously where we haven't hit the whole areas, so the pure black here, because we haven't hit this completely, it's going to be a lot darker. And then all we'll do, same with this part here. I'm just going to, like so. So what this does is basically cause. So the main idea of Slap Chop is for it to be quick. Obviously, where you said you weren't a massive fan of the painting, Slap Chop was the first thing that came straight to my mind. It's quick, simple, and you can always edit it as well. So from like this, I can take it up a bit more if I wanted to. Obviously, for this purpose, we're not going to do that at the minute. We're just going to get the base coats done. Obviously, if you had an airbrush, this would be a lot quicker. So, as you can see, this is how it's brushed on. I probably will be like releasing proper sort of. So I need to start doing that, like how I paint all my stuff, and start releasing it all. Anyway, in general. So we're just going to go through. Because I do Zenithal. But that's just because I have an airbrush. You can do it with a spray can, Zenithal, but Zenithals with spray cans, personally for me, look like absolute dog shit. They don't look that great. This contrast is far too stark. And all we do is just get the remaining parts. So all this does is essentially, in your top areas, it will give you a nice red, but this is just a quick sort of job. Essentially, so look, what we'll do is throughout the stream, I will come back to it and let it all dry. Yeah. So what? Within a few minutes. Okay, if you've got Cano White spray, then yeah, that's Zenithal. So you could Zenithal it. With Zenithal, I'll show you this model. So PP did now. So I've sprayed him green, but then I've sprayed a dead animal bits from Forge straight now. So it's like a greeny sort of tinge, and it's a similar way to how I've done this one. That we'll have a video coming through soon. I've sprayed him from underneath purple, but then I've sprayed a skin tone over the top. But then I've like airbrushed a load of stuff over it, etc. Just to make it a bit easier on myself. But yeah. Like with Space Wolves, for example, this was all dry brushed. Like for Resident Wolves, they're all dry brushed, and then essentially washed as well. If you would like, drop me a message on TikTok now. Just so that hi time. I will send you a recommendation of the airbrush that I use. If you would like. I don't mind recommending stuff, and then obviously I've got this one here that I've done. Purple underneath and then red on top. But yeah. So obviously this is how dark it is. You could go sort of like a bit more. Now, because it's gone on thinning, if I wanted to, I could like Zenithal it right now. Once I've sorted the airbrush out, I could Zenithal it and go straight into it. I need to paint up my Imperialis stuff at some point. I might do that soon. Oh, thank you for the follow. But yeah, like I'm just getting back to all the YouTube. Got a video done already. I just have to get everything ready for Thursday for when we go to our local, so I can just do a quick little intro video there. Yeah, drop us a message and I will send. That goes for anyone. If anyone's looking for any recommendation on like airbrushes, paints, just give me a shout and I will happily help the best I can. I help Jimmy out with that. But I'm more than happy to help people out. I need to find someone that sells clearers. And thanks for the follow there, the depressed beard. Hope you're doing good. Um. Oh. In what sense? What type of? How? This might be a bit personal, but how bad is the nerve damage? Do you get like shakes, or like do you get? So when you paint, do you get shakes because of the nerve damage? But there's multiple ways I can help with that. As for tools, it just really depends on sort of how it is, if that makes sense. Because I've got nerve damage myself in my right arm. Okay, right. So, right, I can do this. So, for shakes, find something to rest yourself on. So, there is multiple different ways. So, you could, for example, I'll show you now. I get shakes all the time. You can rest your wrists. Obviously, be careful when you do this because you don't want to injure yourself. So you rest your wrists sort of into the edge of the table. Another way, I do apologise, YouTube and Twitch, for this. You can do like this way. Obviously, I don't have enough space here because of my setup. You can like push your elbows into the table, do it like that. Or another method I used to do. I used to rest my arm. So, for an example, I used to rest my arm, dig like one part into my leg. So I'd have my leg up and I'd rest it into the leg. But I find myself more comfortable to stop my shakes. I find resting in with my wrists. As for brushes, there are multiple different things you can do. There are some people I know that I follow. They use tattoo grip, and they wrap it around their brushes. I'm only using circular ones at the minute because I don't have the ones I normally use that are in any good condition. I normally use triangle. I find triangle sits better with my hand, with my shakes. I still get a lot, despite doing the wrist thing. I still get shakes. Still, I get cramped up a lot. But there are other things as well that you could do, such as you could get wrist supports. That's something I used to use a lot of, is like wrist supports and hand supports all in one. So I'd have the whole thing on. I used to use it a lot back when I first really started, like a few years back. But you'll actually find with most of my stuff now, I will just sit here, wrist straight into the side. If it gets too much for you, sounds really... I'm probably going to have to do it soon myself because it actually does hurt a lot. You get like pool noodles for kids, or if you can find some foam or something like that, attach it to your desk because it gives you a nice little soft bit of padding to do that. But obviously, brush wise, make sure it's comfortable in your hand. If you're cramping too much because of obviously the feel of it, then I would put tape around it, tattoo gun tape. If that doesn't work, always try another version. So triangle brushes are brilliant for that. For the burning, that's a new one for me. I only get the cramps and the shake and my nerve damage. But also take regular breaks. Like, make sure you're taking regular breaks. You know your limits. Like, I used to do 24-hour streams all the time, near enough, like once a week. I just done one recently, a 24-hour paint challenge. I still got to sort that out, the footage for it. But I cramped up so fucking much in that, and I learnt my lesson, but it's been such a long time. That's right. Like, I can help with sort of like painting tips, nerve damage stuff I can help with, got it in my arm. Colour blindness I can help with because I'm colourblind. Little tools, like, I still use painting handles, but I have to put twice as much pressure on my sort of... I don't have to put it on my wrists. I have to put it on just below the wrists just to support it. Or I have to do the elbow trick with putting the elbow into the leg. I actually got taught those by someone, funny enough, who gets shaky hands a lot, and they've got nerve damage. Yeah, so always... Like, one thing I used to do is don't do it me. So before I moved in with the wife, I used to start streaming 10 o'clock in the morning. I wouldn't finish till anywhere between 10 o'clock in the evening and midnight. I didn't stop. just straight. I only stopped if I needed to get a drink quickly, something to eat, or needed it to the loo. That's the only time I stopped. I had to actually get it so people would, on my Twitch streams, would actually say, look, go take a break quickly, stop. You're going to push yourself, this, that, and the other, and go from there. Because I used to ignore it all. But yeah, I can help with a lot. Like, I can give you advice. I'm not a master of anything, because even I'm always learning. I've only just started learning to use an airbrush the past few years. That cramps me up like mad. Like, airbrushing is something I need to find some tips with and tricks with. Because, yeah, I cramp a lot with that, and it hurts a lot. Like, you see me do big airbrush sessions, it hurts. It hurts a lot. That's alright, I'm more than happy to help. Like, people want advice, I'm happy to help. Like, if people want to see on streams how I do something, I'm more than happy to go get, like, someone can do it. I might even keep a box of sprues by the side of me all cut up for just colours and stuff. Just so people ask to see, like, a certain thing. So I'll probably do that from tomorrow. But yeah, good brushes. Sort of, you just got to find your niche, per se. I get bad cramps in my legs and pain in my knees, but that's a completely different thing. That's not from sitting down for long. That's just my body hates me. Hey, Gimli. You need any advice tonight? Oh, I need to contact fucking you guys anyway. Yourself, Gimli, and Soxy. We'll have an area set up in the next couple of months for games. So you guys will be able to come over and have a few games. And plus, like, we wanted to get you guys over to get a quote for the garden, because obviously that's what you do. So it's like, come over, play some games, and give us a quote. Thank you for the follow there, Caden. Thank you for the likes as well, it's really appreciated. We will probably have a Blood Bowl board soon as well. So you can come over. Hey, nice one, Caden. I've just got mine in actually, funny enough. Mine's in here, ready to go. So me and my partner are doing our challenge. Oh, Gimli, do you and Soxy like pizzas and stuff like that? Now, if you let me know the stuff you'd like, we'll fire at the barbecue that day as well. Outside 3D printing, thank you for the follow. Good. Yeah, I've no idea like what I'm doing with mine. I've actually got a because we're painting it as it is out the box. I just have to decide my basin for them. Like, if you guys let us know what stuff you eat, we'll throw out the barbecue. We'll literally come round. We'll throw some burgers, some steak, some sausages, whatever, on a barbie, and we will basically have a day of blood. Basically, tabletop and barbecue. I think that will go well. We should have enough space as well, so if the little one wanted to pop out, if Soxy needed to bring over the little one, she'll be able to. We'll set like a little area for her. So I've got an area I want to bark out and everything anyway. Because come the summer, we're going to be hosting like barbecues, probably majority of the time. And obviously, you guys are always going to be on the guest list. Right, we'll be hosting like little gaming days as well at ours for people to pop along. Hell, if you're able to get an Age of Sigma your Age of Sigma stuff up together, hell, I can teach you how to play that. We'll sit and have some spearhead games. We'll have a bunch of games. We'll do like a proper games day sort of thing. Ours. Definitely. No, let me find a team. The team I'm doing. I'll get them all printed. So obviously you've got dwarfs. What stocks have you got? I'm because I know Madam's gonna be playing either Nurgle or Goblins. I know she'll be playing if she joins in with us with Blood Bowl. As for my team, I saw them online. It's rabbits. It's just rabbits. Just rabbits. I'll be playing rabbits. Um, Reminds me, I need to get the video ready for the Skaven Tide giveaway announcement. I kind of hope the person who wins it, is easy to get to. I generally hope so. Because that's a weighty fucking box. Sux has got little green new tide goblins. Okay, so yeah. Actually, why didn't I think he's already? Why am I not surprised he's playing them? He's a freaking one of the probably the him and the missus are the biggest fucking fans for that stuff. Thank you for the share. Point says I'm going to get over 130 STLs. Like that. I just found a slaughter team. Hey Jonas, we're still painting my dwarfs. The dwarfs will be the hugest project we'll have for a while now. Um, but on the plus side, we will be doing basing soon. And with that, that means we can start basing everything, and it will actually start looking like shit's being completed. Because at the minute, things don't look like it's being done. You having problems, babe? Shit. What did I just knock over? Both me and Ellen have 20%. If this works, this is going to save me money. These people get the ones. Game. I would have really liked them. If that would make my life a little bit easier if there were any big ones on those. We got Employment Thursday. What do you mean, what? I just want to know in the chat. Yeah. That's alright. What delivery? Oh, okay. Right, that isn't. Yeah, do next Friday. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Man. Do 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 do. Might need to order that online. I want to see if I get. Man, I've got to measure it all first. So we had homemade pizza today. Because our local shop has this pizza dough that we wanted to try. It's actually really good. I'm obviously still eating mine because, yeah, didn't really get much time to eat mine. Yeah, I know. And we can't do Saturday because we've got that club we're going to go to. That club's opening day, innit? Well, we're going to see how you are. if we're able to, if it's not too soon, if it's not like in a few days, I'd say go away for a couple of days. Just find somewhere and go away for a couple of days. Maybe pack a duffel bag to throw in the bag for that day, and then depending how it goes, maybe leave there and then. I book somewhere there and then. Social's absolutely useless. He hasn't even got back to me yet about what I asked him. To be fair, Nor's Moon. So. We doing that as? Do you want to do that as well, then, Bo? Take a duffel bag with clothes and everything in. Maybe go away there and then. We don't, I'm probably just gonna pack like some clothes. Not even like I'm probably just gonna pack PJs. To be honest, just pack a couple of like a pair of PJs or something. Because we don't really need much, do we? Like maybe spare set of clothes and some PJs. The low surf Lando? Yeah. It depends what you want to do. Do you want to do Lego? Do you want to do your game? Do you want to do model? Actually, can you do the companions? The D&D stuff? You can't go to sleep yet up here. You need a sofa. Can you do the D&D models? Because the more we get done, the more I can get more I can do spraying. Like the blue, I'd have to get done like pretty much straight away. Well, not really, depending how I place them on the bases. I might be able to get away with like putting them on the base and then doing them bit by bit. I'm hoping I can do because then it will save me a lot of time. Well, not so much time, but I mean, I don't have to handle them as much. Got bloody splinter in my finger from earlier. Like, I mean. Do, 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 do.
in the bathroom.
It's a very wardrobe on this side of the wall.
Yeah.
Can you get her to be careful closing the door then?
Why?
Well, she slammed it earlier, a minute ago, and literally the monitor shook completely. It's in the wall properly. I just rather not take the risk.
Have it on.
What? No. Why? I'd have the window open. It was actually fucking roasting in here today.
It's not roasting.
Right.
Yeah.
Which one?
That one and that one.
I don't know.
You put that in your face, it's not hot.
Mm. Mm. Kids off out.
Oh, really?
Well,
Probably broke it. I've been watching this bloody dog after our babies for 2 days straight, and there's nothing happening. I put it on today, just before your stream, and she's had 2. Come off it, watch your stream, go back to it, she's had 3. It looks like she's going to have another one. Right. Okay.
spare parts.
No, they're my My model, because you've got a sub-assembly it or whatever it's called.
Oh. No.
I'm excited for the sofa, but I know it's going to make loads of mess.
Not right.
You have to move everything behind the door so you can get the door open properly.
No.
I will see one being born.
Or maybe go live whilst you keep an eye on it.
No, because as soon as I look away, she grabs that.
You won't.
They the ones you both do it blue.
Yeah. It's done all the blue now, man. Now it's just dry brushing. Right, come in and get yourself all sorted.
I like it.
Huh? Why? What?
You're not hearing it.
What, him?
No, they can't. It's like,
Okay, well that's interesting.
what? Your phone's
It's
dead.
just fucking died.
How?
The charger port has finally fucking got me. So now it's charging.
Oh.
It's only literally just died. Just died. If I'll do a bit of Cobblemon, then I'll clear all that tomorrow, yeah? Monday. Can I do it through TikTok itself? There's the studio bit. That's not working. Yeah, to do live on the PC, you need the TikTok Live Studio. I want to see if it works on the PC, because if it does, that saves me a lot of fucking time. Put all that out tomorrow.
appointment come from? Come to go Thursday.
Well, that's when they get the GW order.
Right, but you didn't say anything to me about it.
No, so it literally just popped in my head there and then.
Yeah, you were like, yeah, we're going to employment on Thursday. And I'm like, what? Why not? Because even if we didn't have to stay in for car's delivery, the sofa was possibly Thursday, so we wouldn't have, you know. Martin can stand for 7 pups. kind of thing.
Mm.
So step away from those pots and pans.
What's that?
Vegetables, the potatoes.
Yeah. I'll do it tonight, yeah.
I think if Rhiannon didn't need the penny, she wouldn't have done that today.
Yeah.
Because her back was killing her.
Yeah, I could tell.
Not one.
Did the whole thing. She's like, what if I can't back it? I went, throw it by the wood, I'll deal with it.
Step 4, lost 1, stillborn. Another couple.
I was just charged. Fine. Try and go live again. Just needed to give it time to charge. All I'm going to do is just put, like, fucking Harry Saver and everything on it. Hope it lasts at least an hour. Then I'll sort out the studio thing tomorrow. Because you'll need to test Cypher out, won't you?
Yeah.
Something tells me you're going to end up going to sleep on it. Well, we could have a late one tonight if you really wanted. Late one, you can do some.
I'm really tired.
I know. You struggled all day staying awake. I woke up like 20 minutes before the alarm was supposed to go.
I was awake before you this morning at one point because I woke up with really bad pains in my area.
Your fanny.
That kind of area, my ovary kind of.
Yeah, ovary sort of area. Yeah, when it went down, I was like, oh shit, have I left it on the power button?
Do you want these on the bases or not?
Yeah, they'll be fine on the bases, babe.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Pop on the base, I'm going to Zenithal them. So just keep putting them on the bases. I shall turn that off. I don't need that on. I don't need that on. I'll have that on. And the brightness right down. You want to be nice to me. Be nice to me. Thank you. There we go. And now you've just grind straight up. By the time I've put it on live, I've already dropped a percent.
Really?
Yeah. Right, I need to turn my auto brightness off. Adaptive brightness. There we go. Did you know I wanted to get into that game War Machine? And I refused to pay the price for the models.
I don't know what more.
It was the ones that in Toyman Brian they were like 60 quid for free.
Mm.
They've come to Kickstarter. Well, not Kickstarter, My Mini Factory.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd done a notify, and so now when they do fully drop, I'll have access to them. Something like 100 odd files. Oh. Well, sorry about all that, people. Bloody the phone sort of died.
Die.
In that. Thank you for the follow there. Really appreciate it. I do apologise. We would have still been live, but my phone died. But hopefully, if I can sort it out through the PC, I won't have to worry about that. But I kind of prefer streaming through my phone. I do want to go to like a camera shop and have a look at cameras though. DSRs. An upgrade, because that I'll be able to use for like.
The other one was it didn't work.
It's an old. It did work, it's just old. And there was a setting on it that kept freaking turning off, and I don't know why. And no matter what I did, I couldn't turn it off.
The tip for Saturday.
Okay. What, this Saturday?
Yeah. I can move it again if I need to, but
No.
I'd rather, you know.
We'll do that, and then we can always head to there if you feel up to it, can't we?
To where?
The store opening.
Oh. Be going away then, will we?
Don't have to go.
Very small, babe. Plus, if we're doing that, you need to have all those skulls done.
Yeah, I know. Gonna redo the file tomorrow. I found the scraper. Instead, the old one.
Oh.
We found it, and it was like, should I? I was like, oh, pass me the scraper. She went, oh. I goes, yeah, I've been looking for that. I goes, it saves me a couple of quid.
Another.
Hmm?
Another. One. One. Um, I was going to say, yeah, I'm not.
No.
Things. Like marble. What are you doing now, man? Sweet.
Hmm?
The others. How do you really want to fix it?
Was I'm not putting like masses amount on, and it dries in the recesses, not on the flat surface more. Have the 50 caps. Bit confused by that. Hey, Hartley. Which? I might set up my wooden thing. Oh, capes.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so confused. Um, yeah, despite this isn't all of them, this is just the first batch. If you wanted to, thanks for the likes there. It's up to you, Hartley, I don't mind. He's saying swap to TikTok. I don't mind.
I got the safe open anyway.
Yeah. Damn you, Hartley. Oh, Hartley, I need your hand for a video. Your literal hand. I need you to meet us one day at Entoyment one day so I can use your hand for extravagant things.
Talking about hands, this one does not want to put on.
Thank you for the likes there as well. Already done you. There is something like we worked out like 6,000 to 8,000 dwarf models, and probably looking at about 3,000 to 4,000 of those will have capes. I don't know. It depends. It depends if I'm allowed to just use your hand for free, or did you want something in return for using your hand?
No, I can't do it. Babe, these models are too fucking small.
You want me to do them?
This one, yeah.
Alright.
This arm needs to sit out in front of him some fucking how, and I can't get it.
What's it in?
It's gonna sit, I don't know,
Okay.
like that, look. I'm on this one, so it sits out.
Okay. Is the sword on? Oh, I know how that goes together. Okay, so you're cheap. Got it. It is, I just want to say it is all.
Let me just stare at the instructions.
No, I was wondering. No, it's the hand. There's a little ball joint on it, babe.
Yeah, well, I can't. It's too small for my hands and my fingers. You know, I can't. Yeah, that's really down the line. Hey, that really looks weird.
Babe. It's how
It's screwed good.
That's how it works. It's on perfectly. Have you put the sword on him yet?
No.
That's why it looks weird.
No. He looks too long. You just put.
No, he's fine. I just want to say, don't worry, it's all for good purposes. It's for educational purposes.
Maybe you can check around like that to know how much TikTok takes you.
No, I just need you to roll some dice on a table and move some models, and then you can have your claim to fame. What is it? Friggin' famous.
5 minutes to
Your
fame.
5 minutes of fame, where your hands in an intro of every YouTube video. Only if you want to.
I'm not a fan of these models.
Right, I'm gonna go grab another drink, people. I won't be long, because it won't take me long.
Yeah. One.
Oh. That good?
Right. Yeah. How does it say?
It's not too bad.
Is it flat?
It's still. You didn't get fizzy.
It kind of looks sparkling.
Right, that's all those parts done. What am I doing the shield? I've got to do it differently for these guys. So I need to grab one with a shield and start a shield design. Have we got any blue tack up here? What we did? I was just checking my battery. Huh? Put side of me. Yeah. Mhm. Is it? Okay. Right. Right. So I'm gonna finish there because I need to go to the toilet, and there is literally no point me running off to come all the way back to then end everything. So I'll do it now. So as for TikTok, I will see you all tomorrow. Hopefully my phone doesn't die. And we'll try and get a few more bits done tomorrow. I'm just probably got the Browns. done at least. So yeah, I'll see everyone tomorrow. Alright, and then as for TikTok and Twitch, as for TikTok, we are going to go see Moon, and hopefully sort all that out. And then as for YouTube, I will also be back tomorrow. So yeah, we'll all be back tomorrow. And as for YouTube, we will have a video going up soon. I just need to sort something out on it. Then yeah, I'll see everyone tomorrow.